Okay, so time to start on the wing of the Emmy. You've probably already seen the fuselage stuff I've put into the thread already, the fuselage and tails. So time to start on the wing. I've printed out some ribs. This was done with CompuFoil, printed out on A4 sheets and joined together. You can see some shape there. There's little markers on the edge of the page that you line up, tape it together. Also, they include the datum line, which allows you to put a straight edge on the datum line to make sure they're all located correctly, and then you stick them together. Anyway, so you've got a datum line and a camber line. What I've done is I extended the datum line forward and aft. I did the same on the plan. So what rib do we have here? We have R8, which is way down there. So I've extended the center line of the rib forward and aft, and that way I can align the rib over the plan like that, and that allowed me to put a nice long straight edge like this on the plan and transfer the spar location onto the rib. Now you might be able to notice that you can see through the rib print to the plan below. So where the rear spar is at the rib location is where I marked the spot on the datum line for the rear spar. But remembering it's not, we don't do it like the same we did at the front, or we can over here because it's a parallel cord, but this has got a taper on it. So we have to draw verticals or perpendicular to the datum. And to do that, I put 2 rulers. Hang on, let me bring this a bit closer. I'm not breaking my back here. So 2 rulers, set that one up there, that one in there, that one in there. So that's aligned with the datum. Then I can take that ruler away and bring in a little square and draw in the verticals for the rear spar location on the rib. So then it's just a matter of setting the depth of each rib, each spar cap in the rib, and that is measured off the plan here. I'll go into a bit of detail what I'm doing there. This is a 130-inch wing, and Jerry decided he wanted it one piece, and I decided I'm not having it. Too big. So I am splitting the wing. I'm still keeping it bolted onto the fuselage, bolt-on paraphernalia down there, but I'm splitting the wing at the aileron flap join. So I've bought myself a 26mm carbon tube, and I made these fiberglass outers, which I can go into detail later on if anyone's interested, or you can buy telescoping stuff. But anyway, I bought these. I made these. Bought the rod, or the tube, and made the carriers from fiberglass, and they will set into the ribs between the spar caps. What else? I think that's about it for now. The wing jig. Yeah, okay. So originally Jerry wanted it to make up a jig to build it on. And I thought, I think I'd rather just put tabs on the bottom of a rib, which you can do with CompuFoil. You can put tabs on the printout. But then I learned only recently that the wing has got 1.5 degrees of washout from root to tip, and there's also the elliptical plan form, and for the want of a better phrase, an exponentially thinning wing depth-wise, thickness-wise. So I just thought, oh, too hard to try and figure that out with tabs. So back to the wing jig arrangement, and I think it's actually going to work out pretty well. Jerry's drawing says 10.5 inches. Correction, 10. What's that? 10 1/8. 10 1/8. What is that? 10 1/8. Okay, so let's make it 250 millimeters, because let's face it, there's only 3 countries in the world left now that use the imperial system. Myanmar and whatever else the other one is in the US. So anyway, here we are. From the front of the spar forward, I've gone 65 and then 250 between centers. So that's what I've done there, and I've transferred that over to the rib drawing. So once I was able to transfer the spar location, I go 65 forward and then 250 back on all ribs, all the way out to the tip. There was no drawing here for a rib. You'll notice on different ME full-size aircraft, there's either the cut-off tip or the full elliptical tip. And man, if I'm going to go to this much effort to get the elliptical planform, I'm going the full hog here. I'm going to put the full. I don't care if the full size that I'm modelling has got it or not. I'm having it. Yeah, none of this sort of stuff. It'll be all servos out here and servo out here. Joining. I'm open to suggestions as far as retaining the 2 wing panels, keeping the wing panels together. I don't want to have to get underneath the plane. I'd rather have something I can access either from top, whether that, that means lowering a flap down to get access to a pin that goes from the back or something. I don't know. I'll ponder that some more. Anyway, that's got to be enough for now. A couple of tip blocks here. That was pretty cool. Got a heads up from a mate that there was a bit of a clearance going on at a hardware store. So this was a single block that I just split down the middle on the bandsaw. That was $6. So that's done my wingtips. Nice. All right, that'll do it for now. Lots to do.